so valuable.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Down low. Pass to Zubac. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. Count that one. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Adams high post. Back to Morant. From behind the arc. And they get it back. Outside for Brooks. Morant drawing the double team. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Rejected by George.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball.
Morris for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. From 12 feet. Off the left rim and out.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Red whip look like Chastain. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely.
Jambo.
What is that stage for us? Kicking up
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. 76er fans are making noise here at the Wells Fargo Center. We are in Philadelphia. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he's good on the 3-ball. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Westbrook. No good on the 3. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. From outside the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Now, Maxey. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Inside. Here's Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Out to Morris. The 3-ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now, here's Maxey. Harden with it. Leonard picks him up. Pass to Tucker. Beyond the arc. That one, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
On the wing, Harris. No good from outside. Embiid with the steal. Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Out to the right wing. And here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Here's Zubac. Leonard with no one around. Los Angeles with another miss. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Outside for George. Back to Westbrook. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. A three from Leonard. And Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Pass to Tucker. Maxey in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that. Absolutely. Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's George. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Covington wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. Al Harden still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Covington. Pass to George. Back to Covington. Launches a... Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lift.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Clippers trail by 10.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Offensive rebound. Morris. A shot by Batum, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Morris. Powell with it, picked up by Harris. Now here's Powell. It's George on the wing. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Covington from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city, so they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got 6 points.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Kicks it out to Covington. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Pass to Powell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Philadelphia ball. Clippers substitution.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint. Leonard with the steal. Down low. Back to Powell. For 3. And the Clippers miss again. The 76ers leading by 12. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Outside, Maxey. Leonard draws the double. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Timeout called the 76ers. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. And here's Harris from the arc. Here's Embiid. Out to Harris. Out left to the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Clippers trail by 11. Right side, Leonard. Outside, Gordon. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Maxey. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Harris. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball. Harris has got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, this is something that Harris has really enhanced in his game over time. Hard work, paying dividends. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Kicks it out to Harden. .23 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Embiid. Plumlee with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Zubats. And he banks in the lane. Zubats has got 8 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Westbrook scanning the floor. Pass to Morris. To the inside. And the dunk by Zubats.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
Over to the left wing. And here is Milton. To the wing right side. To the middle. Here's Melton. From past the arc. A shot by McDaniels. No good. Clippers trail by 9. Leonard draws the double. Puts up a 3. And it's Westbrook missing. To the paint. Pass to Harrell. It's deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Inside. Here's Melton. 4 on the clock. To the left wing. Niang. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Hit by Harrell. Down low. And Harrell slams it in.
Well, that's a forceful, intimidating slam by Harrell. Dared the defense to try to stop him there, and I don't think they wanted to.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's George. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A 3 from Morris. And the dunk by Zubats.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster.
After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Nobody near George. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player who knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. On the wing, Melton. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
Marcus Morris Sr. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:57 left in the third quarter. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Clippers foul. Kawhi Leonard.
Here's McDaniels. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Leonard with the steal.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
And there's the drive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harry.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Morris for the tie. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Pass to Melton. Clock at 4. Back to Milton. Excellent D there from George. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 15-5 run here. For the lead. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Batum wide open. He fired. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Batum not known for his outside shot, but I'd love to see him knock this shot down on a more consistent basis.
Morris looking over the floor. They get a hand on it. Pass to Harrell. McDaniels with the ball. Covered by Morris.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. 7.
43. The Clippers. 42.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter. What is still anybody's ball game. Los Angeles calls timeout for the Clippers.
Here they come. Lights on the wall. 76 ENT.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thanks, David. For 3, Covington. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
Pass to Leonard. inside for George. Fires from deep. Now here is Morris. And here's Covington from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Covington's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
Good challenge that time by Embiid, using all that length quite well.
Back to Harden. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Clippers on defense. And they double up Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
That's just unselfish basketball by Tucker, making the extra pass to set up his teammate.
Outside Covington. Takes it out to Leonard. Lets it go with a three. And another three for the Clippers.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Pass to Batum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Clippers lead by one.
You know, he's become more perimeter-oriented over time, but Nick Batum more than capable of scoring inside.
Morris with the ball. Maxey covering. Takes it out to Covington. To the inside. And Morris throws it down.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
The 76ers trail by 8. Outside, Maxey. In the corner, it's Harris. Down low. Stolen by George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Leonard. And George with the stuff.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
They've gotten hot at the best possible moment, putting on one heck of a run here now.
And they double up Embiid. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That'll be a jump ball.
Batum with the ball. Morris outside. Back to Batum. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Leonard has it in the corner. And another three for the Clippers.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 10 points for Joel Embiid.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Clippers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.